It's middle of the afternoon, almost 3 o'clock. We finished Babel Tower and Babel Tower Falls. That's probably about 4 miles of hiking, 3 hours. Now we're exploring the northern half of the Rock Jock Trail. Probably going to the midpoint around Razor's Edge and Zen Canyon and turning around. Yeah.
Still nothing I'm eager to fall on.
This is Fern Point off of the Rock Jock Trail. Directly across the gorge are the Chimneys on the right. Table Rock Mountain. Some more cliffs off of the trail. We didn't go to any of that over there. And then this is Hawksbill, and that is Sitting Bear. This is Hackers Point. A little less expansive view than Fern Point, but it feels a little bit safer. Fern Point is somewhere up here. We spotted a slack line set up in the Chimneys. It's hard to see, but it's kind of in the center. Yeah, right there in the middle. Someone's on the slack line right now. This is a really great outcrop just south of Hackers Point. That has our first open view of the southern end of the gorge. Short off mountain. And to the south of us, about 500, 600 feet, is Blue Jay Point. And you can see a nice group of people down there. That's our next stop, I think. Now we're at Razor Point, which is a long side trail, unofficially, off of the Rock Jock Trail. This is our turnaround point. Also good views, as with every overlook off the Rock Jock Trail. I think it's named after this awesome rock monolith type feature called Razor's Edge, which is rising out of Zen Canyon. Just incredible drop-offs. Looks like a really cool spot to hang out, but when we were coming up the trail over here, it didn't look like a really easy thing to reach. Had to do a lot of bushwhacking and scaling cliffs to walk out on there, so I don't think we're gonna try for that. Still a really great spot. Not the easiest to move around. There's a lot of pine needle duff covering the rocks here, a lot of soil, and it feels pretty precarious. Not a lot of good flat rocks on the south side to explore, at least from what we've found so far.
Looks like it.
So I decided to go for it. Ryan didn't come with me, but he's up on Razor Point. Gonna get some video and pictures of me, but I climbed down into Zen Canyon and climbed up Razor's Edge, which is incredible. This is the end of it up here. Wow. This might be the coolest place in the whole gorge. I don't know, I haven't been everywhere, but this has to be top 5. Just look at these walls of Zen Canyon. They're like 500 feet. Incredible views of the Chimneys. Oh yeah? Oh, perfect. There's Ryan up there. The sun is really killing my view of Ryan up there, but oh well. These walls are at least 500 feet, maybe 600, 700. It's insane.
Well done.
All right, we just finished the Rock Jock Trail around 5:45. So I think what we did was probably between 4 to 5 miles. It took about 3 hours and 15 minutes in total. And that was with a very long detour to Razor Point, and for me, Razor's Edge. Fortunately, I left my hat on the top of Razor's Edge, and I didn't realize it until I almost climbed out of it. So I left it there, and I guess I'll have to buy a new one. But in total, I think the Babel Tower Trail down to the waterfall also, that was about 3 to 3.5 miles, about 3 hours total with a lot of exploration. And combined with this is probably between an 8 to 9 mile day, but Linville Gorge miles are a little bit tougher than your average mile. So kind of felt more like 12. And I think we've been hiking for around 6.5 hours in total today, but these are some of the best views you can find in the gorge, especially the Rock Jock Trail. Almost every few hundred yards, there's a cliff overlook. So I highly recommend both. Neither are too difficult. They're definitely not the hardest trails in the gorge. But if you decide to go down the Razor Point and Razor's Edge, be prepared. That's a pretty tough climb and very precarious. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time on the trail. Later.